Okay, so I just kind of wanted to do a little intro to this video. What you're about to see is part 2 of my Occupy Movement presidential election video response that I made to Julian's video 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. That was on the Harry Potter Alliance YouTube channel. So I meant to put this up like the day after, but things got in the way and I wasn't able to do that until now. I'm sorry, I suck, I know. Anyway, that's my phone alarm. Wow, I cannot get this filmed. Anyway, so I just talked about a few things that I found when I was researching candidates, things I thought interesting, some issues that I looked at. And yeah, so if you watched that video and enjoyed, I hope you watched this one and enjoyed too. And if you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Okay? Bye. During my research, I became a little disappointed. A lot of the candidates that I looked up didn't list education as one of their issues on their website. Most candidates have an issue section on their website, and they list all of their issues. Education wasn't on some of those candidates' lists, which I find kind of infuriating. Especially with all the budget cuts that are happening. I know, like, my school is in like a $6 million budget deficit this year. We had tons of classes cut. We lost a ton of our adjunct faculty, which makes up a huge portion of our professors on campus, and good professors that we lost this year. It's now, because of budget cuts, it's almost impossible for some students in majors to graduate in 4 years because of the cuts that they've had to make. And yet some presidential candidates don't list education as one of their issues. So as a student, that really just made me really angry. Education clearly is an issue that's really important to me. I think it's really good to sit down and figure out what issues you consider top priority and stick with it. You know, when you're looking at candidates, if their opinions on your top priority issues don't match what you think, then they're not the right candidate to vote for. Also, another thing which I thought interesting that I wanted to bring up, since this is a video response to the HPA, the HPA last year promoted the net neutrality campaign, and only one candidate that I found, at least, had internet listed as an issue, which I think is also a little bit ridiculous because the internet is such a huge resource and tool that we use. I mean, I'm on the internet probably half my day, you know, so that's a huge tool that we use in our lives today, and keeping it free and open to everybody is really, really important.